In this video, we're going to talk about what we call the present value of annuity. And when you calculate the present value of annuity, what you're really calculating is a loan and how long it takes you to pay off that loan. So it says, for this particular formula, notice that we've now dropped this future value and call it the present value. And the formula sets up where this one in future value was +1. It's now 1 minus all of this. So we're actually working the problem backwards. And it says, what is the present value of an annuity that pays $500 per month for 5 years if money is worth 6% compounded monthly? So what essentially happens here is when you take out a loan, what you're doing is you have what we call the present value of your money. You're getting the value, they're getting the money today. And what you're gonna need to do is figure out those payments that come up from that. Well, this is saying that we've taken out, or we have an annuity, and we're going to get $5 per month on this particular payment. So we're going to make payments of $500 per month. How much of a loan can I take out is what you're literally trying to calculate here. And so when we do this, we set it up like this. We're looking for the present value that's equal to my payments, which are, my payments are here. I'm paying $500 per month, so this will be PMT. Then I have my years, T is equal to 5. Then I have how often I'm compounding monthly, so my N is equal to 12. And remember, we can calculate I, where my I is equal to my rate. In this case, my rate here is this 6%. So I is equal to 0.06 divided by the number of compounds I'm making in a year. In this case, that'll be 12. And so when I set this up, then I get my payment, which is $500 times all stuff at the top, which will be 1 minus 1 plus that I. That I value is 0.06 divided by 12 minus, and remember to calculate this N. Remember, this was what we called M like earlier. M is the number of compounds, and to calculate N, the N, our new N we said we calculated by multiplying your M, which in this case is 12, times your T, which is 5. And so when I do 12 times 5, I'm going to get 60 here. So your N is raised to the negative 60th power. And then again, we have that divided by I, which is 0.06, divided by your M, which is in this case 12 again. So here's how the formula sets up. I'm going to go to the calculator for the rest of this. And remember, when we do this in the calculator, we're going to do it in parts. So the first part here is, if you actually calculate 0.06 divided by 12, this is actually a very nice number. This is equal to 0.005. And so what you have now is you're doing 1 minus 1 plus 0.005 raised to the negative 60. So I'm going to do the 1 plus 0.005 raised to negative 60 first. When I do that, I get a value of 0.74137. And I'm going to go ahead and subtract 1 from that. So I'm going to do 1 minus that value. And I get this here, 0.2586. So the top, when I actually work out all of the top, this top part up here is equal to, as a decimal, if I write all this out, this top part is equal to 0.2586278038. I'm going to divide that by the bottom, which I know the bottom is 0.005. So in this case, I'm going to divide that by 0.005. And I'll multiply that times 500. And so when I do that, my present value is equal to $25,862.78. So what this really means is I can take out a loan if I can make these $500 payments a month for the next 5 years. I can take out a loan of $25,862.78.